Alright. So, this is gonna be a little bit different than my average kind of video. If you have watched me for quite a while, or if you happen to check out the other things that I make, you'll notice I sort of just play silly games and I post them on the internet for people to enjoy. You know, one in a million. But there was something I really wanted to talk about. I'm going to be honest, because I don't think that you should restrict yourself on the internet to one category. Like, oh, I'm a gamer YouTuber, so I shouldn't be able to talk about other stuff. This is different from my different type of video because I'm just gonna be sitting here. I'm gonna try to make it a shorter one, but I'm going to be just sitting here and talking about stuff on YouTube that I currently dislike. And it's not really like a commentary video, I'm not well versed. I didn't do a whole ton of research. I just wanted to post a little talk about my opinions on you can see the topic in the thumbnail. And I also want to say this video is not going to have any sort of what's it called? Uh script or anything, because a lot of guys out there just be having scripts, which like is fine, but it's not really my thing. I kind of prefer to listen to like rambles where they just kind of talk from the heart and they don't really like pre-write stuff too much. It can be nice sometimes, and if you're researching a topic or something, it's obviously very intelligent to do, but that's not really my forte. So also, this is going to be sort of an unedited video, which is why I'm going to try and make it shorter. I also talk a little fast, so if you need me to slow down, just like in the settings, just put the speed a little slower. Because when I don't have something planned, I talk pretty fast because my brain, for some reason, I don't know if it's ADHD or something, but I'm always overthinking. So yeah, I feel almost a little cringe recording this because I don't really make like commentary videos, and I usually edit my videos up, and like the first thought that pops into my head is like, bro, nobody's gonna want to care about your opinion. Like, you're just a random goober on the internet, another uneducated goober. But this is quite literally what the internet is made for. So I need to just shut that thought out. Maybe I'll edit that part out. I don't know. Anyways, I don't really like AI too much, to be honest. The idea it's not even just about change, okay? Because you can make the argument like, oh, you're just scared of change, which like to an extent is fair. But I just didn't like the idea of AI. Like, hey, I've seen all the Will Ferrell robot movies, okay? Like we've shown it in all of our media. It really typically only ends one way. Um, but I've been noticing a lot of people talking about like AI content and things like that being like replacing real people on YouTube. And Google's recent VO3 video generator makes like extremely detailed, realistic, like things AI had problems with was like faces and lighting and like sound syncing. And it seems like VO3 kind of almost doesn't have those troubles. So and I've seen some videos made by it where I did an AI test. I got it all right because I'm a pretty keyed in person. I'm, I can see that sort of thing, but it was very hard to tell. It honestly was, which was kind of scary. So like if you're just doom scrolling on like YouTube Shorts or TikTok or something, and you're just doom scrolling, even especially if you're a little kid, you probably won't be able to tell what's AI and what's not. Like in 10 years time, it's honestly gonna get that good. I mean, it's already extremely fast at the rate that we're going. Uh, so that's terrifying to me. I don't know about you. I personally think that's terrifying. And another thing is AI corn. I don't like corn. We all know what I'm referencing, right? Like I'm gonna throw up a few pictures on screen maybe here. But if you've been on the internet and you're above the age of 13, you know what I mean when I'm referencing corn. And YouTube has supposedly had it has very strict policies when it comes to children, violence, pornography, explicit content, supposedly. That's what they say. Yet you've got ads out here. I just licked my microphone. Give me a second. Anywho, YouTube supposedly has very strict policies on that, right? And like to an extent they do. But I will get ads where it is literally Literally, yes, the actual term literally being used literally on the internet. I know it's crazy. It's literally just cheeks. Like, it will be a quote unquote yoga ad, and it's literally just some woman twerking on the camera. I understand they're trying to show off, like, oh, these pants make your body look so beautifully thin and slender, so now you can look like Slenderman out of Slenderman in the 8 pages. But, like, they could do that with some side view, of her running or just, like, walking. It's literally just, like, her ass all up in the the screen. And I'm like, dude, I this is my content right now. This is my content that they're showing me. And it's bad with the AI too, because now there's plenty of AI sexual content, whether it's games or movies or just websites, and YouTube shows them. And I've got an ad blocker. I still see ads because I'm not the sort of goober that cuts off ads. I want to support my fellow content creators. I'm gonna watch some ads in their videos so they can make their money. Like, I'm not evil. But my ad blocker is specifically tuned so it kind of doesn't show stuff like that specifically because it's like I don't want to see that, and it's somehow bypassing it. Like, I'm still seeing these ads on YouTube, and it's crazy to me that they will just demonetize some poor YouTuber for saying a swear word. Okay, like this guy will say swear word, and they're like, "Oh my god, we need to take away 40% of your profit." However, they are showing anime waifu pornography ads, and it's acceptable. I don't know what sort of criteria YouTube has. I didn't do in deep investigating, but I know from people I talk to, in my personal experience, like all the pop-ups and things, and it's like it's bad enough it's just porn on its own. But then it's AI as well, so it's just like they're just letting these AI companies like come on here and advertise, and like, bro, there's plenty of little kids. And I know this isn't something YouTube can control too well, so I'm not like just jumping on YouTube's throat for this. There are plenty of kids who just have their account set to like 18 plus so they can watch whatever they want. Not even kids, teenagers and stuff, like young adults, young teenagers, young kids, and they will get these ads too. Like, and if you look at my homepage, this is just my personal experience. They are giving me so much thirst trap videos and like AI videos. When I search up nothing of the sort. When I'm on YouTube, I'm only like, they're giving me 5 different things, okay? They're giving me rage bait, and oh man, I'm not gonna complain. I probably won't complain about that too much in this video because that's a whole nother subject. Rage bait. B, thirst trap. C, straight up corn. D, AI corn. Or E, like some sort of AI short form content. When I am on YouTube, I'm straight just either watching gaming videos or a few commentary YouTubers I like. I don't watch rage bait because that is quite literally just destroying your brain and wasting your time. Like, there's nothing important about rage bait, or not even just rage bait, just like everything rage related on the internet. I don't watch, because I know some people be out here on YouTube, watching whatever, like those thirst trap, Big Bang TikTok challenges. Yeah, I've seen them because they're getting sent to my feed. But honestly here, okay, I'm not the sort of person that really watches those because I just don't find them that entertaining. If you get what I mean, like I'm just like, what am I supposed to be looking for here? So I don't watch that. I don't watch those things. Okay, I don't watch like the rage bait content and any of that. But YouTube is just constantly shoving it down my feed, and my feed doesn't look like most people's do, where they don't really search much. They just get like a bunch of generic videos like YouTubers trapped here, Minecraft Lucky Block, like it's personalized. It's stuff that I watch, like Dead by Daylight gaming videos, skit comedy videos, because I built my feed from probably like 10 years ago at this point, so it's pretty personalized. But in the past 6 months, I've just been getting all sorts of content and stuff like that I just discussed that I've never shown any interest in, never looked up, never been intrigued in. And for some reason, they're trying to shove it down my throat. YouTube, get this right. I don't want AI in my content, okay? When I'm on YouTube, I am here for YouTube. I want to watch a human being talking to me. Some big goober who isn't that special. I want this guy talking to me. I don't want AI. I don't want some girl jorking it on camera, okay? I want my silly gamer videos. And it's really frustrating to me because a lot of people are getting this. It's to the point where I'm seeing entire like Reddit posts and Discord posts where people are like, I'm straight up off of YouTube because YouTube, all it gives me is like crap that I don't want. And it's partially those people's faults because they don't want to put any effort towards like finding small time YouTubers or like YouTubers that they like. They just want to complain. So like I can kind of get that. But partially it's YouTube not supplying people with stuff that I think they could honestly actually enjoy and be interested in. And there we go. There's my little rant. You know, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me, you can say down in the comments. I'm probably not going to care that much if you're just going down there and being like, stop complaining about YouTube, because like I'm going to complain. I'm sorry, I'm going to complain no matter what. What else? I talked about that. Yeah, that should basically be okay. Rage baiting. I want to talk just a tiny bit about rage baiting. Rage bait is such a loosely and improperly used term like online now. People just call anything like rage bait, even though it's like not actually rage bait. Personally, I stay away from it because if I start watching people that are like just, you know, super unbelievably toxic or obviously rage baiting, like I'm still the stupid enough person that like I'm gonna get annoyed. I've never been the sort of person that when I dislike something on YouTube, I go into their comments and like harass them or like go down there and start an argument. Like I just move on. I don't even dislike the video. I'll just put I'm not interested in this video in the YouTube category, or like don't show me this type of content, and I'll move on because I'm not a hater. Okay, I've never been a hater. I'm a bit of a hater in real life. Okay, okay, but online that's like it's a waste of time. I'm here for me. I'm here for fun, enjoyable times. I'm not here to go and just go like crap on some innocent people. But rage bait, I get sent so much quote unquote rage bait content, and not even just rage bait, just like hate content and like people talking about it, and even people talking about it, I enjoy watching to an extent because they usually don't take it too seriously. You know, they're kind of laughing, just being like, "Don't be like these people." But it really, I don't like to watch even that anymore because of how much of it there is on the internet. There's just so many stupid people, and the worst part is you can't ever tell if anyone's rage baiting anymore or if they're being honest. Like, I saw this Twitter post the other day from this random goober. I'm not gonna put their name or anything because I don't need people going and like looking at them or me getting harassed. They said something like, "Should a woman get sent to prison for falsely accusing men of rape when they haven't? Like, should they get prison time for that?" Why is that like? This is what I mean by quote unquote rage bait, because like you could kind of consider that rage bait, but like, why is this a question? Literally, why? Yes, like, no, like, cause see, I'm not gonna get into the political side of it. I'm not gonna be like, oh well, of course you should, because if a guy did it, because like that's not what you're here for. But down in the comments, there were so many people just saying, you know, obviously just straight up capping, trying to tick people off, just saying stuff like no, or like women should never be punished for anything. And that's just like 80% of the internet now. Not woman never being punished for anything. I mean, this weird obsession with us just saying things that are obviously and completely nonsensical or false, and to the point where people are just finding it funny, so it just keeps going. Or like racist memes, sexist memes, homophobic quote unquote memes. Like people call these things memes, but it's either just like straight up phobia or rage bait sometimes. And it's just really weird and hard for me to watch. Like that's I don't even go in like YouTube comments anymore unless it's like my own channel because of how much just stupid stuff I see in every video. And brain rot, oh man, don't even get me started on brain rot. Like that I might actually talk about that in a different video because brain rot kind of pisses me off, but like it's not as bad as like this rage bait, this AI content. So yeah, I'm kind of gonna cut the video there because like I said, I didn't want to go on a super long rant. This is already like probably almost 20 minutes. You know, I don't got that much important stuff to say. Just another person on the internet. But hey, if you enjoyed this little goofy rage complaint from a whiny guy, then like and subscribe. And maybe I'll do some more if I get some positivity on this video.